Hello, good morning. Good morning. It's 11:14. In this one I'm going to talk about love spells because love spells is such a problem. It's such a problem. People think that it's normal, that it's okay, and that it's all right to do. No, it's not all right to do. It is black magic. It is black magic. And I know love spells because that's what was done. That's what was done to me because at the time I was married. I was married. I was a young mother in my 20s, and someone did a love spell on the ex, the husband, right? They did a love spell on him, and then I had my son and I had my daughter already, and he left. He left me to be with someone else, and then he's like, "Oh, she don't have nobody. Oh, she's having the baby." But I'm like, "What about me? I have two." And and he left anyway. He left from one day to the next. He was just gone. We don't speak. We're not friends, and it's magic because there was no fighting, there was no arguing. I'm not begging no man to be with me. You fucking crazy. So that is like he left from one day to the next. It's like if he left, it's because he always had somewhere to go. It's like I didn't really care, and it was like I was already tired of the relationship anyway. So I didn't want to be with him. I was already plotting of when I'm gonna leave, and so it was like he left on his own, and it was like, you know what, it's fine, it's fine. And I filed for my divorce, and he fought me for everything. It took 4 years to be divorced from the ex husband. That's the only ex I have. It's the ex husband, and all he ever did was more black magic. Everything that I did, he wanted to take everything from me. So then it's like I've experienced this in the past. Love spells. It'll make you do things that you don't want to do. It'll make you leave people you don't want to leave. Like he left, but he didn't want to leave, because he dragged out the divorce so long. Like if you didn't, he didn't want the divorce. He didn't want to be divorced. But it was like I wanted the divorce. Like I didn't want to be with them because then you with somebody else, and then she's doing all this evil shit to me, and then you still stay with her. So fucking stay with her. That was that. The love spell, it eats your mind. You don't love the person, but you stay with the person. You don't know why you stay with the person because you hate the person. You don't like them, but you fucking stay. It's like, and then it's happened to me in the past. And then I see people, they go through it too. They go through it. People do love spells on them. That's how they get a person because they did a love spell. It's no fucking way this man would ever be with you. You had to have done something. And then you trap him with a baby and the baby's not even his. That's crazy. But and then that's what made him leave because of the baby. Oh, I gotta take care of her and the baby. Don't leave. Just leave. It's fine. I could take care of myself. I'll take care of the two kids myself. And that's what it was. And I've been a single mother ever since, raising my two children by myself, getting child support. But then he doesn't even pay that. So it's like over 70,000. He doesn't pay the child support. He doesn't take care of the kids. He doesn't visit the kids. There's no shared holidays, and there's nothing. Like he's just not a part of my life. But that is a love spell. Love spells. And he's always doing love spells to try to get me back, but I was already sick and tired of his shit. It was like, no thank you. I'm good. And whatever. But and then I've never been married again. I've never, because he's always doing shit. And it's just like, oh my God. And this is the ex husband, a Spanish man. Then I meet different people, and then they do the same kind of things. They're doing love spells, they're doing sex magic, they're doing all this shit. And then it's like, they think that I don't know. That's the whole thing. They think that I don't know, or that I'm clueless, or that I'm oblivious, or that I don't know, or that I'm too stupid, or because I'm nice. Yo, I'm fucking nice because I'm nice. That's just how I am. I don't have to be an asshole all the time. But I'm an asshole. But I'm not an asshole. If I like you, I'm not an asshole. But I'm an asshole. Whatever. Love spells. People do love spells on people that they want to be with. You want to be with a person. So you'll do a love spell on the person. So the person will like you. So the person will be around you. So the person won't leave you. That's why they do love spells, because they don't want the person to leave. But once the person wakes up from the spell, they are going to leave. They are going to be mad. They are not going to love you. They are going to hate you. They're going to despise you. And it's going to be like, you ruined my fucking life. Like, this woman ruined his life because he missed everything. My daughter's 21. They'll be 22. My son is 20. He'll be 21. He missed their whole life. Like, he wasn't a part of it, but it was the love spell. Then now he calls and he's like, it's a love spell. She's been doing magic on me. She's been doing shit to me. And I'm like, well, that's not my problem. That you wasn't strong enough to figure this shit out earlier. Like, how are you going to come at me 20 years later and talk about some other shit, and you made my life a living hell because I wasn't with you? It's like, yo, I'm fucking good. Like, no, you can't come back over here. But that's love spells. And then when you wake up from the spell, you are going to be upset. That's a love spell. People do love spells because they want you to like them. They want you to be with them. They want you to stay with them. So they'll do a love spell on you. You'll defend the person. You'll put them on top of everything. You forget God and everybody because you believe you're so in love with the person that did the spell on you, and you forgot God. You forgot, like, there is a God. God is real, and God would never. I think in the Bible. Is it in the Bible? I don't never read the Bible, but I've heard people say, like, you're not supposed to put any man above God. Like, you're not supposed to put any human being above God, because they're always going to disappoint you. They're always going to do something to deceive you. They're going to trick you. They're going to betray you in the worst way. Why? Because you put them above God. Like, you're supposed to go to God for everything, every little thing. And then when they sway you and make you, oh, believe me, I would never do this and I would never do that, and you believe them and you don't believe God, like, God is going to tell you what the fuck is going on. But you want to believe the one that's doing all this shit to you, and you forgot God. And it's like, oh my God. Black magic. Love spells are black magic. It is a curse. It will curse you to be alone forever. You'll be alone forever. The person that you love or you're trying to get to love you is going to hate you. Then you did the spell to get this person to love you. You're going to be obsessed with the person. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be obsessed with the person. They do magic to get you to want to sleep with them. And you'll get the urges, like, you want to fuck around. But it's because they doing shit. Like, I'm celibate. Like, what? And it was this guy. He was so ugly. He did a love spell. And he was so ugly. He's skinny. He looked like a double zero. The size is like a double zero. Skinny. And I'm all plump and, like, like, what the fuck are you doing with the little, what are you doing with that? And I'm like, it was a love spell. And then it's like you're getting urges. It's like, why am I feeling like this? But they're doing sex magic. That's what it is. And then it's just crazy. And then you'll be talking to the person, and you won't even know why the fuck you even spoke to this person. Like, he had no teeth, and he's skinny. I'm like, oh, why would I look that way? But people do spells. They'll do spells on you, and it'll eat your mind. It's like, when you don't know what the hell is going on, you don't know how to protect yourself. People are gonna do black magic on you because they think that you don't know. And a lot of people don't know magic. They don't know. But this shit is real. Like, people really do this shit to you, and then you'll be like, oh, I love them. Oh, they would never do anything to me. And oh my God, they're the best person in the whole world. Like, what? Like, this bitch done did a love spell on you. That's the only fucking way you're gonna be talking like this. because there's no way you would be talking